with this holiday weekend coming up, there's a few things that we ought to think over now that we've got some time. I just wondered all along about this. If you take an Oriental person and spin him around several times, does he become disoriented? Think about that. And if people from Poland are called Poles, why aren't the people from Holland called Holes? Think about that. And have you ever heard somebody tell you that something is out of whack? Well, what in the world is a whack? You don't know that. I have another question to ask you. If pigs lose their voice, are they disgruntled? I don't know. And then every once in a while somebody asks you, a penny for your thoughts, and you give them your 2 cents worth. But whatever happens to the other penny? No? Now, all of you I know have money that you're trying to make money with, and why in the world would you give your money to a man called a broker? Broker just doesn't sound like the right title. Well, I got one more thing. I live down here in the South where everybody loves NASCARs. I've got this question to ask. When a person who plays the piano is called a pianist, what happens if a guy who runs a race car is called a racist? I don't think that'll go over. And there are a couple of other things I've been thinking about. If lawyers are disbarred and clergymen are defrocked, does it follow that electricians can be delighted, or musicians can be denoted, cowboys deranged, models deposed, tree surgeons debarked, and dry cleaners depressed? Oh, that's something to think about. Well, I got one other go. I got a couple more of them. If FedEx and UPS were to merge, would they be called Fed Up? And I have one more question on another subject. If you work for Lipton Tea, do you get a coffee break? Well, this doesn't apply to me, but I have another question. When you go to get a driver's license, if you're bald-headed, what color do they put down for your hair? Now, and there's another one. You know, when we were small, they fed us with little spoons and little forks and so on. Well, the Chinese mothers feed their babies with toothpicks? Well, I guess that there's one other thing that I really ought to ask you about. If you never really learn to swear, don't ever try to drive. That's one way to bring out swearing almost immediately.